Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters and dear friends. Welcome to this video. So I'm here with the one and only Smile to Jannah.
Subhanallah, subscribe.
Ali Daw's channel.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Brothers and sisters, hope you guys are well, inshallah. Now, we're reacting to T-Pain, how he went from £40 million to zero.
Wow.
Interesting. Who is T-Pain? Why has he got T? Is he still in pain? Working on the jokes and the bars. Anyways, so basically T-Pain is a music artist, hip-hop, R&B, rapper, you want to call it whatever you want to call it, yeah?
Yeah, very popular.
Yeah, he was actually very popular at one point. So I used to listen to his music a lot. And he was someone that would like, anyone that knows that listens to music, which is actually haram or used to listen to music, you will know that it has a massive impact on your brain, yeah? A massive, massive impact. And it can be very dangerous as well. And certain people that listen to certain kind of music, they live their lifestyle according to that. So drill music plays a massive role. I'll be honest, I believe in crime, gun crime, knife crime. It's a massive, some people say it's art. Call it art, call it whatever you like. When people are talking about shooting, chopping, I shot that person this day, you know, and
it can affect you.
Yes, it can. The music that you listen to can affect you. And these kind of tracks that they had, they even had one with Akon, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to get into detail. I know these guys are going to be, oh, what is it? Let me go find it. Yeah? Which was based on love. Do you get it? And I can remember listening to it and, you know, it just gets you in that, lovey-dovey mood, etc. But even if you're not in love, it's like you just want to be in love.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So you can see how it promotes haram relationships. We'll come to that in my marriage documentary. We'll talk about this aspect, the music side of it, how it affects your brain.
So the music documentary, people are going to ask you in the comments. So
marriage documentary.
when is it bloody coming out, man?
Inshallah soon. We've finished, but adding a few other little elements there.
Just refining it, yeah?
Yeah, we need to. It's going to be worth, inshallah. So let's cut to the chase. Let's watch the video. Okay, it's very interesting. Yeah. Okay, I randomly came across this, by the way.
Expense that you ever bought, the biggest thing that you spent besides the house? That was just two left.
Nah, Bugatti. I paid for that straight up.
You still got it?
Oh,
he got rid of that like a week later. How much was that Bugatti?
1.2.
And you spent $1.2 million
Yeah,
and got rid of it a week later.
not a week later. I had it for about 5 months.
And why'd you get rid of it? They said you needed brakes or something.
I
You
broke
needed
it. I put a hole in the radiator.
Drifting?
No, no. I just found out you can do that though. So Uzi Vert, take note. You can do it. You can drift. But if you put a hole in one of the 4 radiators, they have to replace all the radiators, and that's
Lord have mercy.
and that's $90,000. And I didn't want to do that.
So you just decided to let it go.
Yeah, because at that point, that's when I was running out of money. You know what I'm saying? And that's when my accountant was like, "Dude, you just bought a Bugatti. You're like out of money." And I was like, "No, I'm not. I got this house I want to get. I got this other house for my assistants and all my runners and my producers and stuff." So we bought a house after that, and we just started going crazy with the money. I wasn't paying attention to it, as I thought if I didn't have access to my own accounts, that I wouldn't have to look at it. So you know what I'm saying? It was.
You see here, not only we as the viewers, people that buy his music, Jahiliyyah, as me, we, past, yeah, is that not only do we do that, and we live in a virtual reality, and like what we perceive is not right, but you can see with his lifestyle, he was living in this virtual reality where his money's not going to run out. And he's saying his accountant was saying, "Yo, calm down." And he was thinking, "Wow, what are you talking about? Man's got 40 million. Are you mad? Run out? What does the word run out mean? What's the definition of that? Because that's not that's not part of my life right now." So not only we're in delusion, he himself is in the delusion, like it's going to last forever, but didn't.
You know what I'm saying? It was bad business choices.
Who did you sell a Bugatti to?
Back to the dealership I got it from.
Okay.
How much
How
did
much
you
they
get
gave it
for
for
it?
you?
Yeah.
I think they gave me $800 for it.
Sheesh.
Oh
Wow.
God.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I drove it off the lot,
1.2 mil, sells it back, and loses 400 grand.
Mad.
drove it off the lot, it probably went to that.
And you bought it brand new?
So when
Yeah.
Brand new and it had a hole in the radiator and no warranty?
No, I put the hole in the radiator.
how'd you do that?
Just driving it fast everywhere.
When you say you was broke, was you at like $0 broke?
I had to borrow money to get my kids Burger King.
Wow.
Oh, brother. Imagine, you're thinking, T-Pain, rapper, bro, that he's gonna look. Imagine, look. Let me put it like this. Let's be real here, yeah. When people see me or you, we're like public figures, yeah. People have a perception about me, but when I tell people I do Uber, people are like they're about to cry. Ali, you do Uber? I'm like,
Mad.
people have this perception like we're balling, like we're caking it, and do you get what I'm trying to say? And they have a level of respect for you. So imagine these rappers who are like international, yeah. And imagine you're telling them like, yes, T-Pain. Imagine you're taking a picture with T-Pain, bro. I just met T-Pain. No, taking a picture. And then imagine he comes and says to you, you know, I ain't got enough money to buy Burger King for my kids. So you're gonna be thinking, like, you know how you do it usually, bro. You're gonna be like, what do you mean you don't have money to buy Burger King for your kids? You would never in a million years think a rapper like that who's selling records in the millions
would buy Burger King,
will ever be in that situation.
Oh yeah.
Do you get it? And buy Burger King. No, I'm saying to be in that situation. Nah, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
but look,
it's all about McDonald's. Isn't it?
See, it goes back to Tawheed again, because it's qadr and your risk is written, and it just shows you, like, you know, do you get what I'm trying to say?
And the thing with rappers is like he keeps mentioning the fact that he's not very smart. There's a few things that rappers need to do. Number one, you own your masters. Yeah. And number two, you can never rely just on your music. If you see the most successful of the hip hop artists, Dr. Dre, P. Diddy.
Even Akon, he's done some good charity work like in Africa.
He has, but 50 Cent, all three of these guys, they're in the top 10 only because they have shares in businesses. Yeah. Like 50 Cent's got share in vitamin water.
They call it
vitamin water.
Yeah.
P. Diddy's got shares in Ciroc, and Dr. Dre's
Beats.
Dre Beats. So again, it comes down to being educated, because at the end of the day, the people that are making the most money in the music industry are the business people behind the scenes. So again, like you said, it's like a game of deception.
Yes.
Like the people that are pulling the strings are making the money, but the people being pulled, they're not making as much money.
Exactly. And this is a reality, man, because he himself fell into that trap where he's going to buy a Bugatti for 1.2 mil. Bro, that's not a smart business decision. That's not smart at all.
You don't see Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg going around in...
That's what I'm trying to say. They get you hooked up in this lifestyle, and it's basically deception, which I'm going to come to the Quran ayah. It's just got like a few minutes. Let's just watch it.
Wow.
Yeah.
After having, what's the most you ever had in the bank at one time?
40 million.
Jesus Christ, T-Pain. How do you have a hairline? My God. $40 million to zero?
Yeah.
And it was just all bad spending? No bad investments? Like, what was it?
It was a lot of bad investments. A lot of things.
What did you invest in that didn't work for $40 million? What were you invested in?
Real estate.
Real estate?
Yeah.
Shoot.
You buy retail?
No, but I was letting my manager do it, and he was way more optimistic than I was.
So what do you mean optimistic?
Like, he would just buy complete dumps and think that we can just paint, and then we should be
He didn't
fine.
know what he was doing.
Never sold anything that we bought.
Even now, like none of those areas y'all bought in became
We had to
gentrified?
let him go. We had to let him go. No, I mean, we just had to let everything go. So, you know.
Is there anything if you'd have held on to would be worth a lot now?
No, not at all.
My
These were in
God.
terrible neighborhoods, but I didn't know.
Where? In Florida?
Yeah, it was all in Florida, South Florida. It was because that's where my managers lived. So it was like, nah, I'll just get some shit down the road. I can check on it every now and then, and just like,
my
crack
God.
out.
In a nutshell, like you can see.
Here, before you talk about that, the last point that he mentioned was he trusted his manager and just kind of let him do what he was doing. You got to be smart yourself.
Yes.
And you can never rely on other people because, I mean, when it comes to money, there's a potential of them screwing you over.
Yeah, it's very true. And in Surah Al-An'am, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, why then did they not supplicate in humility when calamity came upon them? Instead, their hearts were hardened and Satan adorned for them what they were doing. And this happens with a lot of things, yeah? A lot of things, bro. We tend to compare our life to others. We're always looking at others. And we know the recent controversy that happened with a certain couple, yeah? Oh my gosh, you know, this is people making dua. Can you imagine people making dua that I wish my marriage was like that? A'udhu billah. They need to do repentance. Like, can you imagine why it was based on perception again? You know, certain things that adorn to you, yeah, and be it like, for example, you're a married man, etc. You're looking elsewhere. You always compare. Shaitan's always going to adorn other things, make it beauty.
Grass is greener on the other side.
It seems like that. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says something very profound in verse 44. Yeah, it says, thereafter, when they forgot their advice, the warning from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they were given, thereafter when they forgot the advice they were given, we opened for them doors of everything. So Allah saying we sent reminder, tell them, look, turn back. When they didn't, when they were not taking heed, Allah saying we opened the doors for them. So look, whatever you want, yeah. You know, some people, that's why what do we define as success? Look at Pharaoh, he owned everything. People look at him today, oh, such a successful man. You know, you're judging him. You're looking at it. And Allah saying here, He's opened the doors for everything. What you wanted, you was chasing. Allah was sending you signs, you don't want to listen, you're stubborn. No, I want this. And we're like that sometimes. No, I want this. You think you know what's good for you. It all goes back to Tawheed again. You're not trusting Allah, not having tawakkul. You think you know what's good for you. Yeah? And then what does Allah say next? So that when they became proud of what they were given, Allah gave it to them, yeah? Because they were asking for it. We seized them suddenly and they were left in despair. So imagine you're reaching your pinnacle and you're thinking arrogantly, like, it's me. Allah saying here, we gave it. And you're thinking, this is me. I did this. Yeah, I did this. And Allah goes, we seized them and they were left in despair. All of a sudden, at your peak, boom. This can mean anything. We can do tadabbur over it. It can mean that Allah, like T-Pain, took everything from him. It can be that Allah takes your life away from you. So it just teaches you, and it teaches me that, for example, bro, like looking up to these people, etc., seeing like T-Pain, I would have not think T-Pain's in that situation not to buy Burger King, bro. I'm in a better situation than him.
So I'm saying, that's mad.
Yeah, man, it's just a reality check for us to understand and take Shaitan as our enemy. What do you think? Is there anything you like? I don't like finding, like, you know, we're finishing.
No, alhamdulillah, you hit the nail on the spot. I mean, there's various actors in their careers, that's what they've said. I think Chandler from Friends, he was saying when he was filming loads of episodes, he was intoxicated. He was drugged up, but people didn't know that. Watching that, they were being entertained by him, but they didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. They call it a game of smoke and mirrors. Yeah, you have the lights, you've got certain backgrounds, you've got certain sets, and people are made to believe that you are living a certain way. These rappers, they rent chains, they rent cars, and they give you a certain impression. They rent girls for £100 a day.
Exactly.
And then those girls go, those chains go, and they're back to their 9 to 5.
Exactly. And another thing that I discuss in my marriage documentary, which is crucial because we want to prevent divorces, is a lot of Muslim couples portraying a lifestyle of marriage that is not true. They're putting this persona up there, their best moments. Yeah, pictures of the best moments. Bro, you know marriage is not like that. You know marriage don't work like that. You know you guys are at each other's face, screaming, police, throwing chairs, madness, knives being thrown, bullets being dodged.
I don't know about that.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? No, marriage is like that. It's sacrifices, bro. We've turned marriage into something it's not, and that's why there's an epidemic levels of divorces. Left, right, center. We discussed that. It was a pleasure. Thanks for coming.
The pleasure was kind of mine.
Why is my hand cold and yours hot?
Because you're as cold as ice.
Brothers and sisters, thanks for watching. May Allah bless you guys, inshallah. Hope you guys learned a lesson from this. Do not fall for the lie, because it's nothing but smoke and mirrors. And I'm about to smash the mirrors and the smoke.
Smashed.
Can't smash smoke. But anyways, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.